The big story, development story of this century, probably in the last 50 years, is about results. That is, how do you measure the change you are making, whether at a society level or in a corporation or in society in general. And while planning remains a problem, how this turns out is often it's a result of the kind of institutions we have, the leadership that we exhibit, and the skills available within the individuals. So the challenge has been for us at Udugu Institute is to ask ourselves, how do we approach this question of what you might call impactful outcomes, the results that show that you are making a difference and both an institution and society are making progress. For that, we have what we call the Implementation Leadership Initiative. And that is to bring together a number of steps that allow a process, that capture a process that take you from diagnosis of the problem, where individuals in an organization, working alone or preferably working in groups, are able to identify the kind of problems they face and why they face them. And that capacity diagnosis then allows them to develop a kind of a strategic response. How are we going to deal with the problems we have identified in the organization? Once there's group consensus at the individual level with their colleagues and their CEO or their managers or the people who are in charge of the organization, we have the third step, which deals with what you call how you manage your leadership challenge. This is important because at the core of the leadership challenge is the ability to identify a problem in an organization, accept that that problem can be tackled. A mountain is just a problem if you want to go the other side of the village. It becomes a challenge when you start climbing it to get to the other side of the village. So the idea is that tackling a personal challenge is making sure that you can succeed, growing your career, growing your income, growing yourself as a person. But that's not enough. It's also important to grow the organization, that the organization must feel that your growth is also leading to your success. So the idea of a personal leadership challenge and tackling it is that the results should be able to make you feel good. You have achieved some results, but you can also point to what it has done to the ability of the organization to achieve greater success. After that, it's a matter of getting some support from the organization, normally resources, so you can implement the plan you set up for yourself out. And hopefully after a year, you monitor it, and after a time, there's an impact evaluation. That is the Implementation Leadership Initiative. But today, I would like to talk about the Personal Leadership Challenge and how you manage it.